Drunken
These biscuits are
Podcast
still.
episode 8.
Cheesy.
Howdy.
Should I
I
do
think
the
that's the
intro
name of our
again?
episode,
Or...
isn't it?
Right.
No, but you've frozen.
Yeah,
Who's
frozen.
Uh,
I don't know.
you're back to normal now. You keep freezing every now and then, though. Oh, have we lost him?
No, I'm here.
Shit, I missed the tape.
Lies.
Who wants to go first, then?
Nipples.
Nipples always go first. Sorry, always come first.
That's how it's going to be now.
Oh, Josh, you've been hearing about all these bloody unboxings that everybody's been bloody getting on about.
Oh, I've watched one.
Everyone's been getting their PS5s, everyone's been getting their Xbox Series X's, including in the UK, and there's nothing but a fucking tease right now.
I know, but these are all top-end reviewers, aren't they?
YouTuber,
Ali A. YouTubers been getting it.
Ali A has guys. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I've heard of Ali A, yeah.
YouTuber. He's unboxed his.
Fucking.
Well, I know a lot of the American ones to get it. I think who? I know iJustine's got one. She's got Xbox and PlayStation. Digital Foundry was covered. Austin Evans is covered. To be fair, it's been going all around. All IGN got it. GameSpot got it. Everybody got it.
Everyone got it except me.
Yeah, except me too. And I had to get mine on the 19th. Thank God I'm off that day.
You can hand in you're allowed to hand in a notice when you have these things released. They're like, work has to abide by it. PS5's launched. I'm having a day off. Fuck you.
Mate, I was off anyway, so meh. Plus, I made sure to get a shift switch over, so I have Wednesday off and then I have Thursday off. That way I can prepare for, from the size of the console, I'm going to need to make a little bit extra room on my bloody entertainment stand.
Yeah, it's fucking enormous. But you see all the Plus games? I think it's a cool move by Sony to give Bugsnax away for free.
That was cool, but I'm looking forward to that collection because I'm actually looking forward to. Technically, no, actually, not to cut this. I'm actually looking forward to replaying Final Fantasy 15. I didn't really get properly into it when I first played it, but ever since I started playing Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I've kind of gotten into it now. So I feel a bit more comfortable playing it. Again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it.
Hell, they've even added Crash Bandicoot to that collection now. Actually, hold on. What's that list?
I've got it here.
Yeah, because they've added a couple more titles, and that collection is a long list. Mate, I still can't wait to play some of my shooters on that. It's gonna be mad.
Have you ever experienced a 60 frame per second game?
Yeah, I'm actually playing one right now. Crash Bandicoot 4.
It's not a shooter. Doom's not 60 frames. Doom's not 60 frames.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 60 frames. Pretty much nearly every one of them is 60 frames.
Are they?
I know, that's what I said to it.
Not on. I know some of them are. Not all of them. Not all of them are 60 frames currently. A lot of. I know maybe COD might be because it's a proper top end shooter, but I doubt it handles. I doubt it stays at 60 frames. Is what I mean.
Yeah. Although for the amount of data they put into that game, they better have it 60 frames per second with all that in it.
So I've got the list here, and it's a pretty decent list to be honest. They've added COD Zombies, Crash Bandicoot. You know, it's not the new one. It's the Twin Sanity. It's the Sanity collection.
Yeah, Insane Trilogy. Yeah, luckily I've got that on disc, but it's nice to know that I could just have that on my list if I ever have to trade it in. If I have to, I'm not ever going to, but it's nice to have that little bit of backup.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's on there as well.
Plus, I'm actually trying to get a few of my mates to get involved with this as well. There's one free game on there I'm actually interested in possibly starting. I might actually start Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter World looked great on the PS5. I did play it, just I didn't have a group to continue it.
Yeah, so to be fair, we never played it at all in that, but I think it was my mate Russell that was saying the idea. No, Russell and John, they were both saying about the idea ages ago when it first released. And to be honest, I'm just thinking more about the idea of getting into it now because, what's the advantage for us? The newer hardware, and it's free. And plus,
Oh,
I think it'll be also free in the PS4 as well, or is it just free on the PS5?
I think it says here. Sony says that the PS4 games are. The PlayStation as part of the play. I think the PlayStation collection might be a PS5 thing, but I think it maybe be a PS4 thing. Maybe I'm not sure. I doubt it. It might be a PS5 incentive.
Yeah, I'll probably have to wait until launch day as well, because I was trying to get them into the Ice Edge, having a go of it.
I think
that'll be a big advantage.
It's Monster Hunter's very slow. It's a very slow game. If you don't enjoy slow games, it can get quite boring. I would say that's what kind of drove me away.
Well, I have been playing a bit of Resident Evil, Resident Evil 7, which I've recently recompleted again as of yesterday. That was a bit slow for me, so I might have a bit of patience with it.
Maybe. I enjoyed it, but I'm looking at Godfall more than anything.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm looking forward to next year's games for a few of them. Resi 8. That I'm definitely looking forward to.
God of War.
Oh, Ragnarok.
Yeah. Cyberpunk is going to be good, I think, as well.
Oh, you've been hearing about the issues that they've been having. Well, obviously they went gold, then they had to delay it again to make sure it works on all the consoles properly now.
Yeah, it's that port that fucked it up, didn't it?
Yeah. I think it was to do with the new generation of ports. Oh no, sorry, not the new generation. I think it was to do with the PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah,
it was Passport. Because it was made, that game was made definitely for PS5 in mind, and then being told we're going to make a PS4 version, like really late on in development. That's kind of harsh.
Well, I'm not surprised because the amount of tech they put into that, I can see that being over 100 gigabyte already. You can just see from the graphics itself, there's going to be a lot of ray tracing involved in it anyway. They're trying to down it a bit on the current gen.
I don't think they won't give ray tracing to PS4.
No, they won't give it to PS4 or Xbox One. But what I mean is because it was, as you said, it's more focused on the new generation coming out within, for us, about 3 weeks or so now.
Yeah.
And, that's what I mean. You were right. I think they were more focused on the newer technology because it's more based on the new architecture of the PC build, should I say?
Yeah. Although, perhaps the difference between what developers are saying that PlayStation's done between PS4 and 5 is that the software that PS4 uses is still the same as the PS5, whereas the transition between Xbox X or Xbox One and to Xbox X, apparently the hardware or the software has been converted, so it's harder for them to make games because they need to relearn it, whereas PS5 developers don't.
Oh, true. From what I know about the Xbox Series X, because I'm actually still interested in getting one, but I'll probably do it next year now, or maybe later, or sooner.
Yeah, the iOS is it?
Yeah. But anyway, I've been checking out the technology, the software side of that as well. The only thing I'm having a bit of concern with is because at the moment, all Xbox games are Xbox One and Series X, in one casing.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'm trying to figure out around, because I'm trying to figure out if they're using their own version of Ultra HD discs, or they've converted and made their own discs. If you know what I mean.
It might be a patch. It might be just an online patch that they bring down. I might still be using Ultra Blu-ray discs, but I don't know if.
Yeah, because there's only 2 games so far that I know that is, technically 3 actually. There's only 3 Xbox games I know that would have to probably use Ultra HD discs. That would have to be The Witcher, because that's been re-released again. Either way, I'm getting up to PS5 again. What else was it? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry 5. They're releasing one for Series X as well, that special edition. And The Medium. That was it.
Medium does look good, but that's an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
But it's not. Well, it depends on if you have a PC, but for you, it'd be an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. But like I said, for me, the Xbox, it won't be for a while.
I'm not sure if I've heard if that's timed, though, the Medium.
I think it possibly is, because I'm saying I'm not really going to have any games except for the one where, Microsoft lead.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
But I think the Medium could be the same deal with PlayStation has with some certain games.
Yeah.
last a year, then it'll come onto the rest of the platforms.
Yeah, I think that might be a thing. That might be a thing. I've seen a post from IGN here. It says that the PlayStation seem intended on releasing PS4 games into 2022.
Really?
Yeah.
That,
It
that really
says
bad at the time.
COVID as a factor that may keep more users on the system for longer than expected.
Yeah, that's no surprise right now, is it? I mean, everybody was just going games anyway.
Well, it's getting worse as well, isn't it? Have you not seen it? Yeah, last week it was reported that there was 20,000 cases a day, and this week it's now up to 96.
Yeah, I've been checking that all out.
Hasn't France gone back into lockdown and Germany gone back into lockdown?
Doesn't help with the fact that the UK actually have the vaccine ready, but yet they're only going to use it in small portions, mostly for the NHS staff and that.
I've not heard any news about a vaccine being ready. Not even on the news.
Yeah, if you go on Google, like put in coronavirus vaccine, because I've been checking it out nearly every day, and it's showing really, really good results on everyone from the one that Oxford's been doing.
Oh yes, I did hear Oxford are working on one with. Aren't they collaborating with Brazil though?
I'm not too sure. I think it was all like UK that's done it. Well, man, that made no sense, but I think you got the concept of what I meant.
It says here, Sky News, UK only buying enough vaccines to protect the most vulnerable.
Yeah, that's the only thing at the moment. Like, that's what's going to be happening at the beginning.
This fucking idea of herd immunity is fucking bullshit.
I just wish this shit was done and over with, personally. Like I said, we're all fed up of it now.
Yeah, so this Oxford vaccine, has it been... Because I know they said they were having problems with it.
No, that was ages ago. They've been showing really good, like, positive results. Like, by positive, I mean really good results. Like, in all age groups.
Oh.
So pretty much you just need to manufacture it. Because, like, I know the health workers are getting it, care workers are getting it, but I might not bother I'm probably not going to bother getting the vaccine personally. This
was posted 3 days ago, and its title says that vaccine hopes rise as Oxford jab promotes immune response among old as well as the young adults. That's quite a good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's good. Get this shit done before fucking it mutates any worse.
True. I mean, they're now bringing out this. Well, they've said about this one thing called long COVID. Now, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I know some people will suffer from it now, but it keeps bringing up one thing after the other at this point now.
Yeah, the D16 they gave it a number with the code of the mutated version. Apparently, it's supposed to infect you quicker.
God damn! You want to know what I need to do?
That's what I'm doing now.
Thank God I got this whole bottle of JD to myself, eh?
Hey, Alex, what about you? Any news you want to talk about?
What? Apparently, the government are going into our sewers to check for COVID.
Oh, I heard about this.
What do you mean? What are they looking for?
The virus. See if it's spreading that way.
What, through muck?
Through shit.
Oh no, our sewer system's quite...
Going back to your vaccine thing you were talking about, apparently some scientists are saying that the vaccine might not be as thingy as possible because the body doesn't keep the antibodies for long. So you're likely to catch it again.
Yeah, so
it can kill you.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
they don't fully understand the virus.
So so this vaccine's a test to see if they can make it stronger.
And they're saying that it's only like 50% thingy, so
got to start somewhere though, ain't ya?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm trying to keep all this shit.
But they've got to start somewhere, haven't they? I mean, you're not going to get anywhere without testing. And this vaccine coming out tests on people. They get some kind of response from the body, report on that and make it better. You know, kind of it's like a cycle.
Yeah.
Well,
It
to be honest,
doesn't
the
help.
UK actually said a while back, like not too long ago, about I think it was a couple of weeks ago, they were saying they actually want to infect a few of the public with COVID to test the vaccine on them to get the results. So I think that's
Yeah,
what's happening at the moment.
those people get paid.
Yeah, so that's what's happening at the moment. I think.
Yeah, was apparently what I was reading is that the government have put so much money into all this, like all the virus stuff, that they think that they'll have a cure for cancer in 2030. They think a cure, like no side effects, nothing, just it will cure. They think that they can kill cancer straight away.
Oh, Alex, sorry to interrupt. I've only got one thing to mention. Do you want to know what else is the cure for cancer? Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a cancer.
Oh, fuck's sake! He said it 3 times.
Oh, that JD tastes lovely.
The only one that's not drinking. Don, can you believe this?
Huh?
It's.
Wait, he's actually not drinking for a change. Oh my god.
I'm going to drink in a beer. I'm just,
Fucking Thursday, and he's the one man that no one drinks, and he's not drinking.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was just about
Did
to
you
point
like
that
the?
out.
Did you like the ASMR bong thing?
I don't like ASMR in general, so I weren't going to watch it.
Huh?
Fuck that. Don't like ASMR.
I like the fact they have to whisper.
Have you
They don't fuck your ears up.
No, the whisper is the ASMR. So when you whisper very slowly into your microphone and you turn it up slightly, it's just it, and then you can. I mean, I need to hear myself to do this, but I don't like this fucking thing.
You just deafened all of our.
It's all about just
No done tonight.
just.
Where?
No, not that one.
He actually hangs up saying he was busy.
This one. Yes.
Did you
You have to.
Did you see Nathan's little status on Facebook?
No.
Yeah, saw that.
Where?
I won't go fully into it because
Yeah, same. You're best
we're on-
reading it yourself, Josh, mate. And otherwise, we'll be just giving away a personal
Already.
statement, should we say?
I already knew.
Did you watch it?
So it's
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh no! Is this about her again?
That Nathan knows actually keep trying to message me. Like today, like I've deleted this you know who I'm talking about the other person. I've deleted the.
That was a good one.
I've deleted the dwarf off my Facebook, pretty much. So then, when I get the day, I'm just chilling out. I just get a message like saying, "Who the fuck's this from?" And it's from the little dwarf. Just a simple hi. But after reading the stats, I'm like, fuck off. Like I said, you have to read the what Nathan's put on to understand what I was meaning by that.
I was reading some of the comments. They were quite funny. I think it's his family. One of his family members are pretty much saying that we've been saying like this whole time.
So the truth.
Oh, this is a fucking essay.
Man, all I know is there's a lot of bitches out there that are crazy.
Well, I was gonna when we get to points, because I was gonna just ask really random questions and see how our responses would be, but it's kind of deering off,
No. Yeah, we had to start somewhere. Now we're focused. We're ready to. Wait. Tell me you have seen that last video I just put up. Trust me, it's funny.
You guys were talking.
Trust me, it's funny.
Well, I'm going to ask a question. I'd just ask a random question and see your responses. Quite funny. Or this one.
What's the randomness of the question?
The fuck?
I don't know. What the fuck? If that
What
was
is
one of the random
that?
questions, that was short.
It's a
It's cheese.
It's
Right.
a cheese machine.
He's being attacked by cheese.
Cheesy cheese.
Well, look at him. I don't think he needs the cheese.
That's harsh.
There's nothing wrong with not having the cheese. I mean, having the cheese.
Right, I just watched it. What is it? Is it just like, does it
It's
I
a.
don't know. Anyway,
It looks like what it looks like is a chocolate fountain.
yeah,
It looks like that, and I don't know why he's put string cheese in it.
because he's still.
Because he wants fondue. He wants stringy fondue cheese. I've watched a video. To be fair, I'm just guessing the shit.
Right, I'm gonna ask my question. I want your responses. Right.
What was the question?
Well,
I don't know yet.
his brother speaks true.
It's not really. It's just a deep question. Yeah.
His brother speaks true. He needs to just back off and just live his own fucking life, man.
He needs to go on a hunt and celebrate with another hunt.
Well, I'll let you do that, Alex. Just say it. Trust. We're going to talk over you no matter what.
What do you think we should do? Keep exploring space, or explore the oceans?
I feel that the space would be easier because you won't die of depressurizing, and you have no limit on what you can take into space. Space is cool. I like space more than the ocean.
And you can float around.
I think we should explore the oceans before we go exploring any of, because you don't know, we could find fucking anything down there. Don't you want to see our further to home than go out in space and get wiped out by aliens?
I would say that. Space is more space has got more to offer than our oceans.
Yeah.
It's got different materials. It's got different. All the planets have different molecules.
We haven't explored the ocean properly, so we don't know what's down there. We don't know what things are down there.
Yeah, but the likelihood that you're going to see is you might find one new resource. Whereas if you go to another planet or other planets, they have abundance of different resources.
Probably have more supply.
Yeah, if we can thingy it, because I don't even. Have we even gone to other planets? I know that we probed Mars.
Did you just say that?
Did he just say probe Mars?
No. He just said, have we been to other planets?
Yeah, like, man, have we actually been to other planets?
I'm so glad Dan is here. Why is Dan not here?
well,
I've been to the planet Krypton.
1969.
What? We went to the moon.
Yeah, you said, has any man been to other...
We haven't gone past the moon.
We have we've gone as far as... yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. As man, we have only been as far as the moon. But as a technology, we've gone as far as the edge of our system. Like they take pictures of like Jupiter and stuff.
There's like they sent one out, didn't they? It left our solar system.
Yeah. They've just left it to fucking go. I don't know how far the system can go, signal can go to receive pictures and stuff.
They actually found more planets, didn't they? They found more planets in our system. Josh's mum talking to him.
What did you
saying? You're too loud.
What did you say?
I said they found other planets, didn't they? They found other things in our solar system. They think it's bigger than they thought.
Well, I think, unlike the ocean isn't infinite. There will be a flaw. Whereas space technically is kind of infinite because we haven't found the edge yet.
I feel that we should explore what we got before we go exploring other things.
I think it would be better to explore space because we'd find better materials that could come back to Earth to maybe handle pressure well.
I agree.
Then we could, with this new resource, or say we found a metal in space that was so strong that you could have it thin and it could handle pressures.
I think that NASA could probably help. They could help people explore the oceans more. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but have you seen, they've been quite far. I think isn't there a ley line in Africa or on one of the African oceans that goes well deep? It's the deepest part of the planet in the ocean. And then they can only go so far because even though they've got these one man, like in gravity arm things, submarines, that are so thick but they still can't go any lower than that because they'll crack.
The I forgot who it was. They actually did explore. They did get to the bottom of the trench.
That's it. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah.
They couldn't. They couldn't move. They couldn't do anything.
Oh.
But
No, yeah,
got down
because it's also when you get that low, everything slows down. Like you can't move as fast because the water is just so compact.
It's like 6, like comparison of like an elephant. Oh, loads of elephants standing on you.
Yeah, the PSI is like I feel like it's going to be quite strong.
Fucking crazy.
But there's fucking one of the submarines has a window in it, a window like this big, and it's like that thick.
Yeah.
It's
there's more ocean than there is like land, so it's kind of.
Yeah, but that's good for a planet.
You know what the fuck's down there.
That
you know
is.
what the fuck's down there though.
Who knows? Maybe there's Atlantis down there.
Yeah, but there's also the frame is that once you get to the bottom of night, what about if there's a bed? What if you drill through that bed?
Yeah,
what then? What do you drill through that bed?
I just want to know. Man.
I do think space is easier. Space is easier to explore than the sea. I think space would be more rewarding because if we found materials up there, we could bring it back to.
They have actually found other life, haven't they?
Tiny life.
They did actually confirm that. Yeah, they've actually. I think they've got some evidence about.
They found
extraterrestrial
bacteria.
life.
I did. That was on Venus, wasn't it?
They also found water on Mars. Not Mars. Moon.
The moon. They found water on a sunny side of the moon, on a sun side of the moon. So that's like. What is wrong with it? That was like that was like you clapped and then went.
It's fine. It's fine.
I feel like if we ever got an editor, I would edit it fart noises or fart behind you.
Because it's just that was that gap.
Yeah, you get oh no, how loud is it? Turn it down. That one, yeah. Because I don't want to.
Someone's knocking. Was that you?
Yeah, that fucked with me as well.
Who are you?
No, I thought my mum was knocking.
Yeah, because when I pressed the button, I looked that way.
Yeah, I thought that was my door for a second, but it wasn't too loud, so I definitely knew it wasn't.
I'll be back into it. I need a toilet.
You're in the podcast?
Oh.
That's fine. Could be worse. Could be taking his shit.
Yeah, he could be.
Then again, he might be fitting up for the old glory hole.
Do you think he's got one to go into his kitchen, so he just pans his food? Food, please. It's not a traditional glory hole. It's a food hole.
Either way, it sounds like glory for him. Oh man, I missed so much on that since the last podcast. God damn.
Yeah, the last one was great. It made me laugh so much.
As I said, the last one there were times where it was a bit like not quiet, but still, if you know what I mean.
But there were times when they were watching me play the game. They were actually focused on me playing it.
I could hear you playing the game as well. I think you were playing Neo, wasn't it?
Yeah, Neo 2.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, had some gas.
Oh, it can't be that bad. Alex has farted 3 times already.
Oh, I've got to carry on with Doom Eternal, like the DLC. But fucking hell, it is more hard than the campaign, I feel.
I finished it, and I don't like it. I don't like the spirits. They are fuckers.
I don't like the Marauders still. Like, the spirits I can handle, but the fucking Marauders, fucking hell.
In Ultraviolet, they are a fucking bastard. The spirits, once they buff an enemy, they are so fast.
Yeah, I can't even bloody freeze the enemy with a spirit either.
You can't. Yeah, you can't freeze them, chainsaw them. They don't. They do take the fire thing to get armor, and you can't really blood punch them either. The last. I'll tell you what. You'll know it. But I'll just say this: the last stage of the last fight. I just spent 2 hours on stream trying to do it.
I'm back. Guess who's back?
And I got that to look forward to.
I don't like that the spirits can only die by 1 gun mod. They've restricted it so much.
Yeah,
What are we on about?
I know it's. Oh, Doom Eternal.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's only part one, but I feel as though they should have just made it to like, you know, all one giant like DLC. Because obviously you've been playing it. Does it feel like a short like DLC to you?
No, I spent about 6 hours in it.
No, that's what I mean though. Like considering like how long the main campaign took, this DLC I was kind of expecting a bit to last a bit longer.
Where are you?
I'm on the Blood Swamps.
Okay. Talk to me after you finish it. I feel like you're gonna say some shit. Don't worry.
Oh, am I gonna fume? Oh Jesus!
No. You're gonna be shocked.
I'm guessing that's a spoiler, but I'll take it.
I didn't say anything. I just say it wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah. Well, I know it's only part one, so obviously whatever happens at the end of it will carry on in the next part. So that bit's covered.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking of like, well, obviously I'm not gonna say it's a show, but speaking of other things being filmed and all that, like, do you hear like most of the TV series are back in production and that again? And even Spider-Man 3, as you've already mentioned, has already started filming, and Tom Holland got banned. I know you guys were saying about it earlier.
That's hilarious to me. It was like, you're not on social media for 6 months. You read that and shut the fuck up.
Well, no, he is. He's the new Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, he got in trouble for that. Did you? They also. Is it yesterday? They also announced that Hulk's getting his own solo movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, about bloody time.
it's because he's owned by Universal. So I think they had to wait. They had to wait for either his contract or something else. I can't remember.
They bought him out. They bought it, didn't they? And they just had to wait for it to go through.
Yeah.
Either way, this wait took about how many years now?
I want Red Hulk.
Isn't Red Hulk the general?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I think Red Hulk's definitely going to come into it at one point.
And Betty, they should bring Betty back into it. She becomes Red She-Hulk in the comics.
True, but I actually ain't fussed about Betty coming back anymore now. Like, Hulk.
I personally feel that the Black Widow thing was a bit forced in Age of Ultron. That their love thing was a bit forced, I think.
Oh, come on. She went through Cap as well.
Yeah, but in the comics, she actually marries him.
What, Cap?
Yeah, she marries Captain America. They have a son called James.
I know, but he went back in time, so she fucked there.
So that no longer happened.
And didn't is it Natalie Portman confirmed that she's going to be holding Mjolnir? I was like, yeah, that's She-Hulk. She-Hulk. That's Lady Thor. Well, we all know that. You don't have to tell us. Fucking flid. Apparently, Natalie Portman said that she'll never do a Marvel movie after For the Dark World.
But now she's a hipster.
No, they probably went.
They went.
All right. They probably went. All right. Well, you get to hold Mjolnir. She was like, I'm in.
Fuck off.
Because that's what I'd be.
Fuck off. They went. Here's 50 mil. Come play.
But they have given her. They have given her cancer in it, so.
Yeah, they'll play that into it quite well.
Storyline, they follow that from the comics.
Yeah. Mjolnir saves her life.
Yeah, but the thing is that she'll get to a point where the cancer, she's starting to beat the cancer. She'll hold Mjolnir, go back, get rid of Mjolnir, and then all the cancer will come back. Yeah,
but she could stay in that form as long as she wants, can't she?
Yeah, but kind of like, it's just, what's going to happen then? So, because Mjolnir was destroyed by Hela, and Captain America took it back to where it was, so how's Mjolnir going to come back?
But isn't there rumours that he's going to get the Odin Force? So can't he just make his own?
I don't know, because Odin never gave him the Odin Force.
But there was that cutscene, wasn't there? Was that deleted scene that they could use as a flashback?
Yeah, maybe. They could get Thingy back to come
and... And also, what I do know is, I know it's not Chris Hemsworth's last Thor movie at all.
No, he signed another... Didn't he sign a 5-deal contract? 5-movie contract?
to be honest, I could see the storyline they're going to go for because I read the comic book storyline after Jane became Lady 4.
Yeah.
He just renamed himself Odinson. So if anything, they're just going to name the next movie Odinson. He'll have an axe instead of the hammer. Well, you know,
Well, no,
he's
because
already
he's still got
he's still got
Stormbreaker, hasn't he? So
that's what I'm saying. So they've already done a part of that story in with.
Yeah.
The only thing they'll do is like chop off his hand and then he'll just do his own little adventure.
His hand, doesn't he?
But be fair, he'll probably be another comedy again. He'll be chipper going. Oh,
Well, he's with the Guardians though. He's with the Guardians right now.
Yeah, he's appearing in one of the Guardian movies as well.
Yeah.
Appearing in number 3 and.
Yeah. But all the movies have been pushed back, so we're not going to get this for another couple of years now.
Yeah, this is in the long run.
A lot of the movies will start filming. Actually, one of the movies for Phase 4 has actually been completed. Shang-Chi.
Black Widow. Oh,
Not
yeah,
Black Widow.
Shang-Chi, yeah. They're bringing the Mandarin. Sorry.
Yeah, the Mandarin.
They're bringing him into it, aren't they?
The actual
the
real Mandarin.
But he's an Iron Man villain. He's not a Shang-Chi.
Iron Man 3 fucked that up so much. I mean,
they had one job.
One fucking job, and they couldn't do it. They fucking brought Killian in as a fake fucking Sorry, I'm still raging about that now because it wasn't long ago since I did the MCU like marathon. Fucking still a fucking fresh one. And the 10 rings are actually coming into the new movie as well.
Are they actually gonna bring that into it, eh?
Yeah, because the movie's actually called The Legend of the 10 Rings.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I don't really know a lot about Shang-Chi, so.
Yeah, neither do I. But pretty much from what I gathered is, Shang-Chi's not Iron Man, but he's taken over Iron Man's villain role, should I say. All the Iron Man villains are going to be his villains, pretty much, as far as I see it.
John's out tomorrow.
Mandalorian.
I
am looking forward to the new season.
It's the only reason I've got Disney Plus still. Well, actually, I haven't actually cancelled it, so it's kind of.
No, same. I'm actually rewatching Star Wars: The Clone Wars again. I'm actually on the finale of season 2, and then I'm just going to carry on binging it. And obviously, every week I'll watch Mandalorian. I was going to actually binge a Mandalorian, but I figured I'm going to get a full recap of it anyway.
Well, I watched it recently, so it's kind of
fresh in your mind then.
Yeah.
Also, it's all about Baby Yoda, man. I mean, the child, man. It's all about Baby Yoda.
Do you think they're actually going to find Yoda's race? Because that's what he's going to do, isn't he? He's going to take it. He's trying to take him back to his people. So do you think they're actually going to find Yoda's race?
I feel as though they are, to be honest, because George Lucas wouldn't have given him permission to use the species without anything else to follow up with it.
But George Lucas never named the species.
No, that's what I mean. He's never named it, but I think later on they're going to talk about it.
They kept Yoda's origins quite tight, didn't they?
Yeah, very quiet.
He probably just made a puppet and thought, fuck it, why not?
I think he's just always wanted to keep it for a very specific moment, and I think the Mandalorian might be able to do that moment. They're
bringing Boba Fett into it as well, no?
I think he's only coming in as a cameo. Like, they're bringing back the actual actor and all that, but from what I've checked out, because I've read the Star Wars Aftermath novels, one of the characters that was in those novels is actually coming into the Mandalorian. He's actually going to be wearing Boba Fett's suit, but you are going to still see Boba Fett. Like, I don't know if it's going to be a cameo or flashback, but I guess we're going to find out like tomorrow or something.
As long as they don't let that woman have any of her influence on that, then it should be good.
She's not involved whatsoever. And from what I've heard, I can actually say this now, they're actually scrapping the new sequel trilogy from the continuity.
I don't know what that means.
Long story short, Star Wars Episode 7, Star Wars Episode 8, and Episode 9, no longer canon.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually going to be scrapping that from the continuity. From what I know, and they can actually get away with this, because I don't know if you ever watched Star Wars Rebels.
No.
Oh, this might be a spoiler, but it will tie in probably to later on for it. there was this event that happened to the main character Ezra. He got into the veil of the Force, and those veils are actually time points. So pretty much they've got their own little. They've got the little
They
parts
can
to like
time
go back
travel.
in time. Pretty much, yeah. So that veil of the Force, like that can just get rid of that like future like completely if they
See,
wanted to.
I liked episode 7. I thought that was good. I
Same,
know
I
it's
did
just
as well.
yeah, it's just a rip-off of the New Hope, but I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, same. But episode 8 and 9.
Episode 8 got woke, and 9 kind of followed. I don't know. 9 wasn't as bad as 8.
No, that's what I've said. I've defended it a little bit because it wasn't really J.J. Abrams' fault and all that. It's how episode 8 was made and how it ended. That's
It
what
put him
fucked
in a
up.
dark hole.
Pretty much, yeah. Episode
Yeah.
8 completely fucked up the storylines, and then you find out. Actually, I found out this year, and I think I've said this before in a previous podcast to you guys as well, that they were just like deciding who's going to be in like last minute every time. They decided
Yeah.
Palpatine in the last minute as well, and about like Rey's parentage and all that. But no, they really didn't think at all with the sequel trilogy now. But as I said, and I agree with you, like episode 7 was good. I absolutely enjoyed that one. But then the other two just were shit. But again,
You
I'll
could
defend
tell.
Rise of Skywalker a little bit.
Yeah.
By a little bit, I mean like 2%.
There's a comic book series. I don't know if I've already told you asked you about it. There's a comic book series at the moment that was explaining the Ren situation, like how
I've read that.
Kylo Ren become
Kylo Ren
Luke
becomes
Skywalker's, and he's training him, and then you see how they come across the real Kylo Ren, and then obviously Ben, is it Ben? No, someone Solo. He gets that. That's how you see the origins of it.
Yeah, I actually read that, and I actually watched it on YouTube as well, because there's a YouTuber
Yeah,
called Star Wars Comics that you actually covered all that. But I have to admit, like, I'm not really too fussed about that series, but the one comic book series I actually have been getting more interested in again. It is Star Wars related. It's the Darth Vader series that has been really good lately, and the main
I've
Star
heard
Wars
about
series.
that.
Yeah, and the recent Star Wars comic they released, they actually brought back the. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, the Grand Inquisitor. It'll be Star Wars Rebels. It'll be Star Wars Rebels related. But long story short, the story's set after the Empire Strikes Back during that gap.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: Luke actually faces him in a lightsaber duel, even though the Grand Inquisitor is actually supposed to be dead. He's actually somehow alive still. So they haven't completely revealed how he's back to life yet. But it's a little bit of a transformation like form for Luke when you see him come to his Return of the Jedi like character. But I have to admit, it's a really good storyline because even Vader's involved with that as well. But the Vader comic book that I've been checking out recently as well, because he's still been trying to bring back Padme and all that, which we all know is not going to happen. But my God, that comic book series is really dark, surprisingly. Like, I know it's a Vader comic.
Doesn't he find Padme, but it isn't her. It's her the woman who was like pretending to be her.
Yeah, the double.
Yeah, who played by Keira Knightley in the.
Yeah, it's the same one. But no, they've done a really good job of rehashing that storyline in the comics. And like
Darth Vader's awesome.
Yeah, but they're going up to the point where like it might be spoiler territory, but it's pretty much like it's only a little bit of information because I don't know how the outcome's going to end. Well, I think I actually do, but it is Vader, you never know. But pretty much they're trying to stop Vader from entering a certain temple to see if they can bring back Padme. So you got her doubles, you got her old guards in it and all that. Like each one of them is actually related to the Phantom Menace. Oh, and that's right. And there's actually 5 other doubles of the Padme who are actually involved with it as well.
Yeah.
So they're all planning just taking Darth Vader down, but because we know where Vader goes, how he dies, and all that.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Who knows? You might do like Padme and go, I accidentally killed her.
They'll die in.
To be honest, I think that's actually what's gonna happen.
There's a fan theory that says that Anakin draws the life from Padme. That's why she dies when she gives birth. There's a fan theory that when he's being made, he's sucking her life force away. That's why she's dying.
To be honest, they really need to explain how she actually died, because to be honest, I think that's
Yeah,
plausible. Like, I think that would actually make sense, because all of a sudden, like, you heard the robot, like, say, sorry, you heard the medical droid said she's just lost the will to live.
Yeah, she's
Like,
just lost the will to live. What
yeah,
the fuck's that?
not, I mean, yeah, that's not exactly a diagnosis and all that. And she gives birth like any other woman would, but then all of a sudden they're just like that. But,
Well, it could be heartbreak.
Oh yeah, that is a sign. She could be mentally drained after she might have seen what Anakin becomes.
Yeah, because it's been known to people that when they suffer with heartbreak, it can physically just make you die. Like, you can die from heartbreak.
Yeah.
But also, I prefer that fan theory because it's not as gay.
To be honest,
what a bastard.
Well, hold on. What if all those theories are actually all tied together? What if it's actually both those theories? Like,
yeah, probably.
It's like, as you said, he probably sucked the life force out of Padme. But either way, because of what happened, she still died mentally from heartbreak. To be honest, it could be all one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Star Wars.
Well, before she got knocked out, he did like the force choke on her.
Yeah.
And that could have, because of his evil.
Evil.
Yeah, because of his rage and anger, you don't know how much, like...
It could just be sucking her life force away. Because she never sucked him, obviously.
As far as we know.
The evil is real.
Like, as I said, I don't know if I've told you this already, Jason. Donald, I did watch Revenge of the Sith recently.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know what, yeah? It actually does hold up. It was better than I actually thought.
That was a very strange transition.
By the way, there's actually something I'm going to recommend for you to watch.
Porn?
Oh, sorry, Josh, did you want to say something?
No, go right ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, this might be spoiler territory, but I'd recommend watching Revenge of the Sith after or before, as you've already seen it. The last 4 episodes of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, watch them.
I already know what happens.
And watch Revenge of the Sith. Because it actually, well, to be honest, they actually put a new perspective on Revenge of the Sith.
Do you know the fight between Ahsoka and Darth Maul?
Darth Maul, yeah.
Do you know they actually got Ray Park? They actually got Ray Park to come in and do the.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Honestly, I saw the motion and I was very, very impressed how they did that.
Josh, what are you doing?
Holy shit, the multi- Sounds like an animal. What you going on back there? What, we in Africa?
Yes.
Holy shit, did you say that?
Did I just say that? Oh,
I think you just said that.
No, it seems to have gone down under into a tunnel.
There we go. Much better.
He's
Yes.
that bored, he started playing with his voices.
Yes.
Oh, he's just sucking his own cock. You're living the dream. You
Can't really do that and speak at the same time. Oh, that's a very nice voice.
You sound really calm.
That is a very nice voice.
I didn't even hear a word you said.
Oh, yeah.
Got my cat some soup, because apparently soup is a thing for cats now. He fucking loves it.
Cat soup. Cat soup.
Yeah.
What kind of soup?
It's pretty much it's chicken.
Not bad.
And I put it down. Because when I first because there's only little bits in the. I put it down. He was kind of sniffing it, and he kind of licked it. Went, and fucking hell. It was like £2, I think. It was broth, but that's soup and broth. So that's the same thing.
Damn, that cat digged in.
As on the thing I was reading, because that's what
because soups are a fluid, right? They're not really food. Were there bits in it? Otherwise, he's gonna have a really runny shit.
There was chicken bits in it, but soup does something to your stomach when you eat it.
Makes you want to shit a lot, I bet you.
It makes your stomach like what's it called? Makes it big. So that's why when you drink soup or eat it, it makes you feel full up because you things your stomach for some reason. I don't know why. Probably is a science.
It's a science term.
Chemical in the food, you never know.
A big science term.
Go on then, Josh. You think of a subject.
Think of a subject.
What do you want to talk about?
Alrighties, on trending on Twitter.
I can't understand you.
Oh,
I think he's playing Worm. Or he
Sorry.
Worm trying to shoot another
I thought I'd put it back to normal. Paul Rudd is back to normal because Paul Rudd is always normal. Paul Rudd's trending on Twitter because he went out into the public and gave people cookies.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with giving people cookies.
Yeah, but we're in a pandemic.
He went out he handed out cookies to people in line to vote.
Oh, fuck.
That never
Apparently, I was hearing, apparently, if that Joe Biden wins,
yeah,
apparently he's going to, the person he's working with him is going to look in, like, investigating WWE of what they're doing with their Twitch people.
Yeah, I think it's a bit. I think it's rude that WWE are doing this. I know that it's their name, but they could use another name under that.
No, what I don't know if I've informed you of what actually's been. What they've got to do now is to use their name. Whatever money they get, whatever the Twitch, what they get, they have to give to WWE now.
Yeah,
they don't pocket the money anymore.
It's a W. At the moment, WWE is becoming a bit more of a fucking criminal organisation than a fucking business.
Well, they are in league with fucking Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But
surely, eventually, it's going to push all the wrestlers away.
But the thing is they're not actually employees. They're independent contractors.
Yeah, but then doesn't that mean that they can cancel their contracts?
Yeah, that means they can do what the fuck they want. But WWE are like, oh no, you're employees. Well, no, we're independent contractors. So what are you on about?
Well, I feel like eventually Vince McMahon and Triple H are going to lose their business because.
Well, no. Apparently, what's happened? They've had to sign new contracts to say if they go on Twitch, Cameo, YouTube, whatever the other ones, if you gain any money, any of that money goes to WWE. It doesn't go to them.
It's fucking stupid. I mean, surely I wouldn't. As a person, why are they signing these contracts if they have to renew? You just say no. I ain't signing this. I'll leave. Fuck you. I'll go to AEW.
Yeah, you go AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan. There's loads of wrestling now. There's loads of promotions where they can get money, and they don't get treated like shit. It's so. Some of the stories that people have been coming out with lately is just fucking nuts.
To me, it sounds more like a bullying school than a business.
Yeah, there was a lot of bullying. You know their promos they do. It's all scripted. They don't do that on their own. They're scripted. It just sounds
nowadays as well.
Well, look,
like, you've seen all the storylines they're doing on WWE. It's fucking cringe-worthy.
A lot of.
I don't know. I haven't watched WWE for a while.
I feel like a lot of them are moving out. Look, Brock Lesnar's left, isn't he? He doesn't do it as much.
Back in, UFC.
I don't know because they're just going to throw money at him.
John Cena's not around much anymore.
He's a movie star.
The Rock left as well. A lot of them are leaving.
You know they got rid of like 70 people when the COVID was it. They released 70 wrestlers. They're calling it Black Wednesday because of how many wrestlers they got.
That's going to get done. Yeah, that term's going to get done.
Yeah. Apparently, what they've got like 100 and something million. No, they got more than that. They got like loads of money for doing their Saudi Arabia things. They're really well off, but they got rid of all the wrestlers. Literally, in a pandemic where they can't work, they can't do any of this.
Look, those wrestlers will be swept up by someone.
Well, most of them have gone to Impact.
Yes. Is that owned by WWE?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
Because I know you've got you've got Next as well, haven't you?
TNA.
What's
NXT.
Yeah, NXT. Look, Give it.
That's
I think WWE will be squashed eventually. Give it a decade, they'll start getting smaller and smaller.
To be honest, I'm surprised.
Then they'll change their business policy.
I thought this was going to happen ages ago, but it still hasn't happened yet.
they're investigating it, so they're going to be put as employees because they don't get medical insurance, they don't get traveling, they have to pay for all of this themselves.
Yeah. It's a brutal business. It's a brutal business to be working for.
With AEW, they're employees, so they get paid travel, they get medical insurance, they get all of it.
You know what that is? That's Vince McMahon is tight fucker.
Yeah. That's old. That's an old man with a company who don't know what he's doing anymore.
Well, I thought Triple H runs it.
No, all Vince.
Yeah, it's all Vince.
Triple H runs NXT.
Yeah,
but he does appear on WWE, doesn't he? As general manager.
Yeah.
He appears.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really watched WWE in a while.
But no, the most cringiest storyline, well, not the most cringiest, the cringiest still, is that they've made Alexa Bliss like Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend's
companion now, pretty much.
Yeah.
But fucking cringy as fuck.
Because I watched their WrestleMania without a crowd, and it was just
Well, they have brought the crowd back, just digitally through Zoom and all that. So it is a little bit better with the crowds now again.
But with AEW's, they've got all their wrestlers round, so they make noise, so it isn't as cringy. Well, it still is cringy, but
Yeah, I know WWE was doing that. I know WWE was doing that at the beginning as well, but I think that's why they started just getting everybody free on Zoom or something like that. Or you have to pay for them, not through Zoom. But either way, it was actually nice to see a crowd again, even though it was only digital. But take what you can get, if you know what I mean.
I feel wrestling's kind of took a real big
left turn.
They took a lot of really bad hit through this COVID, because wrestling's more with the fans. But obviously you've got people kind of wrestling, but I think you need the fans there.
Look. Remember when? Because I watched an AEW and a WWE. The difference. AEW had wrestlers there, so they were shouting. They were saying, "Get on, yeah, you fuckers." But AEW did it completely silent, and it was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
No, not AEW, WWE.
Yeah,
I saw that. I couldn't stand watching it even for a minute.
You heard the ref.
Original.
Yeah.
It's just the WrestleMania. That was fucking like
terrible.
They were talking to each other and stuff. It was just like, oh, this is really bad.
That whole Undertaker sketch with that guy was a fucking joke.
Boneyard match.
It was rubbish. It was not Boneyard. That was a fucking episode of, I don't know.
As,
it was a TV series.
Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they did a backyard thing recently, and they had a boneyard match to mock it, like, because they were in WWE. They got released recently, where they just signed multiple deal contracts with WWE for a lot of money, and they got released.
You picked him up. AEW.
Impact did.
Oh, okay.
They've gone to Impact.
Impact seemed to do in the undercut on AEW.
The what?
Impact seemed to do the undercut. They seemed to grab wrestlers prior to AEW grabbing any.
Actually, I forgot
what I was going to say now. The only real ones that WWE have picked up is AEW picked up is Miro or Rusev, and I forgot what they're called. FTR or the Revival in WWE, and that's it.
Yeah.
They haven't really picked up a lot.
To be fair, it sounds horrible, but I'm glad they got rid of you.
Got rid of what?
We lost him.
Did he ever finish that?
Well, I wish they got rid of his fucking
Rusev.
Yeah, he's in WWE. He's in AEW at the moment.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
He's completely different.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm glad they got rid of him. Yeah, I'm saying I'm glad they got rid of him, but I wished Out of anyone, I wish he
she's
got rid of his fucking annoying wife. Can't fucking stand Lana. She's hot, but fucking annoying.
Hey, calm down, Alex.
I mean, I remember that fucking. Yeah, calm. Put your hand down, Alex. Calm it down. Oh, fuck it. But, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Just need to use the toilet.
Alright. On a different note, have you seen California on fucking fire?
Oh.
It's just on fire.
Well, Donald Trump better get his finger out then.
Do you know that it was 27th October. There were 23 new wildfires, and they were currently battling 22 already.
He didn't drink.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
Donald Trump. That was strong.
That was cold.
Just to let you know, next week I've got to cover someone. One of my colleagues' holiday, so I've got to cover her Thursday shift. I'll be back I finish at 9, but I don't know what time I'll actually be back. So
yeah,
I'm giving you fair warning.
Yeah, it was late tonight, so we'll be fine. I don't mind doing like 10 till 11 or something.
Yeah, I've got to start getting Christmas stuff for people, my families.
Fuck that, they'll get a fucking card from me and that's about it. Tossers.
Get my hot dog. Apparently, I don't know if this is true.
I'd eat it.
Someone put up on Facebook that apparently police are going to go around to family who are doing large gatherings and break it up.
How are they going? How will they find out?
I don't know. I don't know. But
the only way they find out is if the neighbours grass you, and then they'll know that the neighbours grassed them.
Snitches, blood, snitches.
There was a lady on a radio. No, was it a PM? No, I think it was a high-end journalist, and she wrote on a column in a paper, said that fuck the rules, I'm having all my family round for Christmas, and she got the sack. Can't say that publicly. Do it privately, yeah. Don't say it. Don't wave your flag up. You know.
You're idiots.
That's like a murderer going round. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, watch out for me. I'm going to touch your children.
I have to press the button. I have to press the button.
You stupid. What button?
I just pressed it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be there.
The mute button.
You watch the video back on that point, you'll hear it.
Well, I was saying that's what a paedophile would say.
I have to put a mute button for you. I can beeper.
Put an algorithm in the thing, so whenever I say something really offensive, you'll go.
It just turns into gibberish.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that you had a tough game, didn't you? Newcastle.
Did we?
Yeah, you got.
Oh, 1-1, wasn't it?
Was it a draw? Okay. Wasn't their goal? Their goal was fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
You won 2-0 yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah. That was quite cool. I like that.
Arsenal was winning 3-0 last time I saw.
I just don't talk to Aaron about that.
I haven't spoken to Aaron for ages.
Game.
Since his birthday.
He doesn't get. He doesn't have the.
Drunken Rams. No.
He doesn't have the internet, does he? So.
I don't know. Okay, now what's Donald doing? Is he going for a poo or something?
Probably. He's pooping.
How much does he drink?
Can you believe that Everton are top?
No.
It's a bit unreal, isn't it? Look. This is the top 4 currently: Everton, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Leicester City.
Yeah, I know Aston Villa are doing all right.
Look, Manchester City.
They beat
Manchester City is 13th. Newcastle at 14th. Man United are 15th. Where the fuck's Arsenal?
Yeah, didn't Aston Villa beat? Was it Man U or Man City 7-0? No, Liverpool. Sorry, 7-0.
Yeah, but Liverpool got smashed 7-2.
Well, yeah, that was the 7-2.
That was Everton, wasn't it?
No, it was Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I'm watching an anime at the moment. I'm not to summon a demon lord, and there's an elf on there who's got really big boobs. Like just every shot is just her going.
Yeah, but
all I heard was big boobs.
The elf race are quite endowed.
Yeah, like it's really funny because there's a bit where he wakes up and he wakes up with 2 women and he's got his hand on like her boob and a hand on the other one and the woman's got like no boob. He's like, oh, it's like jelly. It's like gelatin in my hand. And then he goes to the other girl and he goes, oh, at least they're perky.
Don't question it, Donald. Don't question it.
No, all I said was, how much boobs did I miss?
A lot. There was a lot. There was a lot of boobs. Yeah.
Oh, you got to drink 4 times, by the way.
Yeah. He said the. Look, you know what the biggest shocker is of this current season? Leeds that came up from last season are 6th.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
There's always that one team that comes up, does really well, and then goes down the next season.
Yeah. Well, we look at Fulham. They came up. They're allowed 20th.
Wait, do I have to drink to that?
I don't know what the other. I don't know what other team. What other team? I think Brighton. No, Brighton didn't come up. Who else came up last season? Leeds, Fulham,
Aston Villa.
And Aston Villa are shit. They're rocking it.
Rangers finally beat fucking Celtic not too long ago after many years.
Yeah, but it's taken them about a decade to get good. Again.
Well, I have to be honest. Ever since they've been under the manager, like under the direction of Steven Gerrard, they've been doing so much better. I have to admit. That
I think was a good managerial position, and he hasn't changed his mind. Unlike Frank Lampard, that's gone from where he was to Chelsea. I think that was a big jump for him. You know.
In the words of my dad, Chelsea being a bit of a joke recently, and I was watching the last game. Well, not the last game. No, I was. He was worried about a couple of players in that, especially the goalkeeper and that, because we were in the pub in the Railway Club watching it, and before the game, all you can hear is, "Oh God, we'll be lucky enough if we win this game here and there."
Jordan, it's really weird hearing you talk about football. I don't know why. It just is.
To be fair, I don't really mention it much, so
yeah, no, that's
to be fair.
That's why it's weird.
But
sorry.
But I thought that you were bringing up football and that. It's like it wasn't too long ago that Rangers finally beat Celtic again for the first time in ages.
To be honest, mate, I haven't actually been paying much attention to football. My phone tells me when goals are scored, but I haven't really been properly watching it.
Oh, I'm the same.
Doing
but
other
luckily,
things.
Google was helping me out, just telling me the scores and that. But as soon as I saw they beat Celtic, oh mate, I jumped in cheers pretty much.
There's the chef for you, Donald.
Nice.
The sin of greed.
Oh, you meant greed? Okay, I was thinking tips.
Yeah. Also, I've been watching it. I've watched it before, but not for a while. It's How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. And it's just there's a girl in there called Sarah. Like she's an elf and she's got really big boobs, like massive.
So that's what I walked into.
Yeah, and there's a bit where he's I can't remember what he's doing. She like jumps on him and he goes on a bed and then she just like starts. She's like, if you come under my like, because they summoned him, but they've become his slave for some reason, and then she wants him to help her, and then he just like grabs her boob by accident and just goes with it.
Technically, he is helping. Jugger, jugger, jugger on one titty, jugger, jugger, jugger on another. And if they accidentally landed him, technically,
you know,
that's a compliment.
on going back to the football thing, I don't know if you remember it.
I've got one last thing to say about the one thing.
Yeah.
As long as she like tickles the balls, works the shaft, it's all good.
That was uncalled for. You get the button. You get the button.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I've been watching Jimmy Carr recently, so I couldn't help myself.
So I don't know if you ever heard about. There was the Premiership want to do a PPV, a pay-per-view basically.
Yeah.
It was 15. It's going to be like £15, but they've it's gone under review again. I was looking at Newcastle, and apparently Mike Ashley's the one that talked about it. He was in favour for the thing, but he says here.
Yeah, and the fans have gone nuts, haven't they?
Well, what's cool is that the fans have spoken. Instead of paying for this pay-per-view, they gave the money to charity, and they raised £300. But they might actually come out and said that they should review it and maybe only make it £5 per game. Whereas that's a lot cheaper. People are more entitled to pay £5 for a game, especially if they get it live. Well, that was loud.
That's her. That's her.
Oh, okay.
Ring a ding ding.
Typical elf. My God, what is she? Is she out of the letters and into the numbers?
Yeah, I know, her boobs are huge.
Did you put it on the group chat?
They're bigger than her head.
Hello. Sorry, Flo.
You know, for being an elf, she's not wearing elf clothes.
She's an adventurer. She don't want to be an elf.
I understand.
Elves come with their own perks as a race. Elves are normal. Well, she looks like a dark. She looks like a light elf. She can't. Is she a healer or an archer?
She's an archer.
It sounds about right.
Looks like she'll take care of anyone that needs it.
There's a woman in there. She's a guild leader. She's like a little rabbit, and I think if you looked at her properly, your police would come and get her. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, is she of the a small variety? Huh? Is she of the smaller variety?
Yeah. Okay. I just put a picture in.
Holy fucking hell! That's dangerous play, dude.
I know.
That is a lollipop you don't go near.
It's the most eckiest show in the world. Like, fuck.
Hey, and you're watching it.
It's good though. It's good shit. It's good shit.
Sort of.
It's about this guy. He's playing a game and he gets summoned into this world by two girls. And he's
2 girls that you've shown us, or 2 other girls.
He's level 150 in this game, and he was OP as fuck. And these girls, they want him to do stuff for him, and they want him to help them, but they're just decky as shit.
I can't deal with that. Like, where the male, some reason, fucking trips over and lands on a tit. I want to slap him.
Why?
Because he's a cock.
Because it can't be you.
No, because what?
It's an accident. It's not like he's meaning to do it.
Have you ever had that accident?
Maybe.
No. The answer is no. You've never had that accident. Don't talk shit. You've never fallen over and landing on a tit for no reason. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, but you know, accidents happen, man. He doesn't mean to do it. It just happens.
What's he fucking means to do it? That's the character he is.
Actually, I remember dancing with a girl around at a party and I accidentally touched her boob.
That's a light brush. That's a light brush. You didn't grab it with a fucking claw.
Sound like a little tickle.
I actually said, sorry, I touched your boob. Sure, it's fine. I acknowledge my mistakes.
She sounds very liberal.
If this character doesn't like this, I'm not watching it. Where is it? Fucking put that in there.
Oh, that was a bit awkward.
That was an awkward
Yeah.
play. The Google fucked with me. There we go.
It's Google's fault now.
There's another character on there. She really reminds me of my friend who I won't say out loud, but I'll type in the chat. She reminds me of her.
Is this the lady you work with, basically?
The fuck? No, we used to go around Sam's. I used to bring her around Sam's.
Is this the bird that brought a fuck ton of alcohol?
You got to...
That's from God. That's one of the characters from Godfall.
I know, I've seen. That's
How can you touch boobs with that? You destroy them.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was much as you guys.
You're talking about Husky Girl. The girl that likes huskies. She has huskies, doesn't she?
I think she has one.
Yeah, but it's gorgeous. Husky is
bring her around
gorgeous.
Sam's.
Yeah. She's fucking tiny.
She reminds me of her. Don't know why.
What, the small one?
Anyway, let's...
What? This? Wait. Let's draw this back. Are you talking about the two characters you posted? Are you talking about the little one?
Not the rabbit. Not the rabbit. I forgot her name, so I can't write it into Google.
That's a rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got rabbit ears.
Okay. But you're saying that lady, the one that you brought
No,
around Sam...
that doesn't. She don't remind me of her.
What, the elf?
Oh, here we go. Her.
Okay.
See, for people who are not in this, it's going to sound fucking weird.
But you're trying to keep it private, which I understand.
Oh, fuck. Oh, watch my birthday next year, isn't it?
Don, on another note, clicking that image that I put in there, surely from that perspective, you can't say that. Yeah, I get you.
Sorry to start, mate. Just to give you a heads up, I just found out Far Cry 6 is delayed.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of Far Cry. That might be your game. I'm not really a fan. I watch it.
Didn't you get the newer one?
I got Far Cry 5 for free.
I don't know what one Josh got.
The one in America with the Far Cry?
Yeah, with the religious nut. I got it for free. I'm not going to buy it if
Far
no
Cry
way.
6 and Rainbow Six Quarantine were now released after April 2020.
That's because of COVID,
isn't the guy who plays Gus in Breaking Bad? Isn't he in it?
Yeah, he's the main villain.
He's in Mandalorian as well, isn't he? He's the one with the blade.
Does he play?
Does he play the? A lot of work.
Does he play the general? He plays the general, not the kid, right? Yeah, you're talking about him. Okay. Yeah. Don't you think it's a bit crazy nowadays?
Crazy.
The way that they can take the image of an actor and just place it and make it a completely new character, yet he still has the essence of his old self. It's mental.
Yeah, it's insane. Now,
face recognition.
Yeah, well, they did. They use 3D cameras basically. They use they have it's
mocap. Isn't it?
No, well, no, no. Mocap is movement. Whereas
the one you're talking about is where it obviously involves a lot of cameras, and I'm trying to they
photo cap you into the game. Basically, they take 360-degree photos of you and your face and stuff. It's fucking mental. And then they got all the dots on the fucking face and stuff.
Did you see the picture I put in the chat? That's
who
reminds me
of the cat girl.
Yeah. It's really funny.
She's a small one. She is a small one.
Yeah, she hasn't got any boobs.
I like the other one you said.
Yeah, I thought she was flat chested.
Yeah, that's why he was. Yeah, that's why he's got his hand when he wakes up. He's got his hand on both, and it's like, but at least they're firm.
Has he? I bet you, as a Japanese thing, he's probably gone. He's already gone. This is a cutting board.
No, he's not that mean.
It's a common phrase used in manga I've seen.
Puppet. Yeah. That's what I'm watching at the moment.
Is she?
I've seen it before.
What class is she? Is she?
Not for a while.
She looks like a fighter.
She is. She's a summoner.
What?
She's a summoner.
Oh, that's not a fighter then. That's a mage.
I thought you said she's a humana.
A summoner is not a fighter. A summoner calls in monsters to fight for them.
Going into spoiler territory, because you guys aren't very going to watch it, she's got a demon, the most powerful demon in her. And if she dies, that gets released.
Why is she fighting?
Why
doesn't she live her life quietly?
That's why they summon Diablo to kill it.
Wait, Diablo... but Diablo is the devil.
Shall I let you carry on first, Josh, mate?
Diablo is the source of all demons.
He's Demon Lord.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Speaking of fucked up anime, I finally watched Hellsing at last. I watched all of it.
You finished it. It's great, isn't it?
It's fucking brutal, man. Fucking hell.
It's fucking awesome.
And I think it was episode 9 where you see Ceres' mom get killed in it, and all of a sudden you're thinking, and you see those two criminals that killed her parents in a flashback.
Yeah.
And then you just see him like fucking shagging the dead fucking woman. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's brutal. But she has a great.
I saw a bit where he goes to her. Why didn't you drink the blood, idiot?
Yeah.
I wonder what she would have become. You know.
I don't know. Like, Avocard's fucking sick.
Look, I think, to be honest, I think she has the better scenes. When she gets the big fucking minigun and parks it on the roof and fucking throttles it into the fucking blimp. That was a fucking wicked scene.
Oh, but it just reminded me how much I hate fucking Nazis.
I can imagine the manga carried on.
Yeah, I think it does, but then I don't know where the manga trails off. Does it follow the Egyptian route, or does it follow the German route? You know.
I don't know.
Because the Egyptian route, they limit Alucard for quite a duration of that anime, and then what's she called? The long white hair lady.
The leader.
Yeah, the leader. See what I was freaking when I was watching it. I was thinking, I don't remember this, and because Ingrid can unlock his abilities. She's the one that says unlock level 5, whereas in the one that's on Netflix, she doesn't say any of that. Whereas in the spin-off version, she's the one that unlocks level 10, and it completely changes the way Alucard works. His power is completely different in the spin-off version.
I never watched, because there's 2 seasons of it, isn't it? I watched the first series, but I never watched the second one. I'm guessing
the second one. It's not a second season. It's a spin-off. It's a spin-off. There's a spin-off series.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's a prequel.
So I remember watching the first, because there was like 24 episodes, wasn't there?
No, 10.
No, there was 10. I remember what I watched. There was only 10.
No, the one I watched, it was 24 episodes, but they...
Oh, yeah, that was the original.
They put them all together, because on Netflix, they've all...
Yeah. That's I think the other one I'm talking about is Hellsing Uprising.
Yeah, there's 2, isn't there? There's 2. I never really got around to watching it. I was kind of...
Yeah, I just only seen the original Hellsing series, the Ultimate one.
Ross randomly messaged me the other day. He was like, "Oh, you should watch out, Blood of Zeus." And I was like, "That's on the list."
That's random.
It's on Netflix. I've been sending him pictures of Suicide Girls, and he's kind of started messaging me more now.
Oh, Donnie's been messaging us on the other group chat that I'm on as well with like John and Russell and all that. Keeps on asking whenever we're on PlayStation all the time, when did I play?
Oh, I understand. So the anime was literally it's done the Dragon Ball Z thing basically, but instead of Dragon Ball Z making filler, Hellsing ran with its own subplot.
Yeah.
So it got halfway through the manga and ran out of material, so they just ran with it and made something else.
Yeah. A lot of shows did that. Bleach, Naruto.
Game of Thrones.
Black Clover's doing it at the moment.
No, Game of Thrones is an anime, but they fucked up season 7 and 8 so bad.
Yes, because they run out of source material.
Exactly, that's my point.
No,
They should just done a filler episode where like Jon Snow has to go find a tree or something.
the manga that got the anime that got me into all the anime stuff was Elfen Lied, and it's about telekinesis and stuff from these new species of girls, and they have horns, and they've got
There it is.
they've got no, but on another, minus it being all about ladies, it's quite brutal because there's a scene where she fucking picks up a body and just pulls the arm off invisible arms and just pulls her arm off.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. Is that the one where the girl's got 6 invisible arms?
Yeah. And she's got two arms on her head.
Yeah.
That
She wears like a mask.
yes, yeah. She doesn't wear that for very long.
I've seen the first episode of that. That's fucking weird.
It was. You keep going, it gets fucking brutal. But I read the manga as well, and the manga is completely. It's even more brutal. It fucking goes further as well. Fucking mental.
There's a bit where he's going around and all the people are dying, and you see the man who made her, and he goes, I think it's his daughter walks up. He goes, oh, stand behind me, I won't get hurt. He sees his daughter's neck get like his head get like turned all the way around.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she gets just. Lucy is fucking brutal. But in the they actually depowed her in the anime, because in the manga she has an infinite amount of arms.
Yeah, and she got like 4 or 6.
She's got in the manga. She's got 4. But they depowed her completely because she was fucking. She could just conjure as much as she wanted, but it was weird because she could also implant males with a virus that produced more of her kind. It was mental.
Fair enough.
That was the one that got me into anime, and then I watched Higurashi, and Higurashi is a fucking psychological trip. It's 2 seasons. There's 2 seasons of Higurashi, and he just rolls around these school kids, but they all die basically. But then they don't die.
Yeah.
But then they die again, and then they don't die, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Have you seen Dead Man Wonderland?
I have not.
Nope.
It's on Netflix. It's about this guy. He goes to school, and this I think it's like a deaf demon comes and like wipes all of his class out and keeps him alive. And he gets put in this prison, which is Dead Man Wonderland, and you just fucking weird. He befriends this girl who's complete fucking psycho.
Yeah.
She's like fucking nuts.
I've also watched. What else have I watched? I've watched Lucky Star. Lucky Star is just a simple slice of life schoolgirl comedy. It's fucking hilarious.
There it is.
It's hilarious. No, there's nothing about that. There's nothing.
He likes his schoolgirls.
There's no sexual content or anything. It's completely simple, that one. What else have I watched?
I bet she was simple.
I actually watched a musical. I watched Love Live, which was a musical. It was schoolgirls doing musicals. It was mental.
Musicals?
There's a musical one. I turned it off because it pissed me off. Zombieland, something it was called. Saga. I think it was like Zombieland Saga. I watched like a little bit of it, and they started singing. It's like, nope. Not for me.
You don't like singing, do you?
No.
You don't like singing. Love Live was great. I got into
with
it.
a name like Zombieland Saga or something like that. I thought, oh, cool. People gonna get eaten and shit. No. Just start singing. I didn't pay for this.
I think I know
pay for it, but
yeah, I know this one. Yeah, I know Zombieland Saga. Yeah, that one's musical as well. 5 girls come back from the dead because this guy's revived them.
What was that other one that you and Joel made me? I say made me. You told me to watch it. What's it called? When they're in the high school and the zombies. What's it called?
You've got High School of the Dead.
Yeah, High School of Dead. fuck. I can imagine, like,
Dude, if you want,
uncensored, there'll be more boobies.
if you think your elf lady's got big boobs, High School of the Dead is another level of tits. Like holy
I saw
fucking shit.
The first,
That's on the point of where it's fucking stupid.
Hold on, you just gave me an idea for the episode title. It's all about tits.
That purple-haired girl is on another level of idiocy.
Well, the ditzy one, the really dumb one, but she's got really big boobs.
Told ya.
Or you talking about the samurai woman?
Samurai woman.
Ah, yeah, she's cool.
They've toned it down. You watch the anime, the manga. You read the manga. Another level.
Boobies.
Another level of boobies. And the teacher's a fucking twat.
Well,
Japanese are
doing later on
obsessed.
tonight.
Japanese are obsessed with that shit, aren't they?
All the time, no matter.
Well, I feel like they're the only ones that put any effort into their uniform.
I don't know why, but this one has really made Josh look like a little bit weird.
Yeah. Well, I think we found his fetishes, like a school uniform with big tits involved, or a woman with bunny rabbit ears with big tits. Then again, they both sound awesome.
Hey, when did the bunny
didn't have big boobs.
When did the bunny get involved?
You can imagine her with big boobs, though.
The bunny didn't have big boobs. She had,
no, but I'm imagining she had big tits.
Oh, what was that called?
She had big tits.
What was that called? Oh, you might actually like. Oh, what was it? Fucking. I put it up here.
I think we broke Josh because I can't see him like move or talk. Oh wait, now he's moving again.
He's looking at his porn mags.
Porn mags.
Yeah, porn mags.
Yep.
I didn't actually see what
mag.
that was.
It was a manga.
That was Oh, I'm not gonna be able to say this. Kanazuki no Miku. There we go. Kanazuki no Miku. That one's a good one. What was it fucking called? There's an anime where it's about monster girls, but more in the fighting sense. But it basically the male character of it does what the male character in Demon has to not summon a demon lord does basically.
How not to summon a demon lord?
Yeah, he basically does that. Actually the women don't really care. They kind of want it, and I want to. Halfway through it, I was like, I want to slap him because he's been a dick.
Well, the thing with Diablo, I've seen his penis.
Alex, why are you still staring?
With Diablo, he's a social crippled person, so he puts on this facade these are this crazy guy, but he's really socially crippled. It's really funny.
Yes, that was all social anxiety from the sound of it.
Well, he meets.
Okay.
Has it got boobies in it?
Well, one woman, I don't know. I meant to see a clear image.
You're not answering me. Has it got boobies in it?
I think she's covering them up.
You mute yourself. I can't hear you.
It does have, yeah, it does. Of course, it does.
It does have boobies. I'm in.
As long as that's tits, you get shot.
I don't know. Like some parts of Seven Deadly Sins is quite ecky as well. There's a lot of boobs in that.
You
don't
like
see
any.
Like,
but you see a lot of like messing around. Deanne, Elizabeth.
You can tell when a cat really wants it, basically. The second main character of this what's the topic tonight? Anime.
Glory holes.
Glory holes part 2. It's all about tits.
Oh, if he joins, are we going to talk about subject?
Huh?
If he joins, are we going to talk about subject?
What, boobs?
Oh, his fucking Facebook message.
I thought it was all about tits.
There we go.
Nathan actually joining.
I don't know, but I can't. I'll post. This is what the anime is called. It's actually in 2 words.
Onamari Amari? It's like you're fucking the camera.
I think it's called Omari Himari.
Is there an anime to it?
There is an anime to it, yeah.
Omahori Hemare.
Oh, the same, but basically it's the equivalent of what you've got, but in catgirl. Because there's the catgirl's got big boobs like this elf lady, and then there's a water. Is she a water? She's a water element basically, and she's like the rabbit.
Slime?
No, she is human form, but she can control the water.
You made me forget what I was gonna say.
Why are you thinking of watermelon?
You're a weirdo.
Oh, that's an anime I'm waiting for. Monster Doctor, I think it's called.
Is that the Monster Museum Doctor version?
There is a snake woman in that.
Yeah, it's the spin-off of Monster Museum. It's basically Monster Museum in a medieval world.
Yeah, he helps all these women, monsters, and they all kind of get turned on every time he helps them. It's weird, but funny. There's this undead woman he's like helping, and like the limbs, and she can feel the limbs, and he's like touching her leg and stuff, and she's like, and you're like,
very good impression.
Is it really that?
Very good impression.
Is it really that sexual?
You get the button for that.
Hey, dude, copyright.
It's only for a portion. You won't get caught for 5 seconds.
Oh God, YouTuber's gone fucking nuts, man.
Oh, you want to know what else is nuts? Deji's becoming a father.
It's Faja. I haven't actually watched that video. I saw it. Nah.
Yeah, he's having a baby girl. His excitement on that one. Oh my God, he was just like, I wanted it to be a boy.
Well, according to Harry, didn't he have 2 children already?
I need the loo. I'll be back in a minute.
Man, that's a diss track being started up again.
Did you see Did you hear KSI's new song?
Nah, I don't really listen to his music at all anymore.
Fuck it, it's annoyingly catchy.
Yeah, I know he's been trying to be more expressive with his music, and not that much. But to be fair, the only stuff I've been seeing him in is some of the Sidemen stuff. But I did like the recent video that they did.
Did you Dead Real Life Among Us?
Yeah, I watched that. Oh, that was funny to do in real life.
That was funny.
I actually played it on my laptop as well the other night, but I like the idea of just doing it in person now as well.
I just like Vic was just Vic was just. Did you see their ones?
Still at the first one, and then all of a sudden, when it's Vic's turn to be the imposter, the fucking psychopath going, "Oh, I'm glad I left you lot here." And then you see them, and you got someone going, "Yeah, this guy."
I just had a bit where they went to KSI. They went, blink if it's Simon, and he was like.
He blinked so fast.
That was good. Real life. That was good.
I liked it when Simon died by Vic as well. Like he's just saying, "I got a little bit of energy left to move," and just bundles himself and stuff and JJ.
I like because Simon kills JJ, and JJ just screams like, "Ah, I'm dead!"
But I just like how JJ spotted him. Like you just see Simon standing over Vic, and then you just got like KSI just like, okay, well, and just runs away.
Did you see the memes going around with Vic where he's just laying there like, it's like when you masturbate and realise what you've done, you just see face up.
That's what he gets for not interacting.
Did you watch their Among Us when he did it with PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Dream?
I saw the odd clips. I did. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw the reaction to it.
It was because there's a bit where KSI, because he's the imposter, he's like, "Where's PewDiePie?" And he just walks up, kills him.
Well, you know what's really funny is that's actually trending on Twitter as well.
What, Among Us?
No,
Among Us.
PewDiePie. Pewds. For being an imposter, basically.
Oh. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of videos with
You were saying Corpse, weren't you? Someone called Corpse?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's who he's playing with, someone called Corpse. Or the imposter.
He's doing it. He's doing a game with Mr. Beast. He's a Mr. Beast. And he's quite a big YouTuber. He's got like 53 million subscribers.
Okay.
That's a lot of subscribers.
Damn. He can retire
Mr.
over
Beast?
1 year.
Mr. Beast. He does a lot of. He gives a lot of money to like people. Apparently he's like a stupidly nice guy. Like I've seen to. He does Twitch videos where he gives like people like 50 grand and stuff.
Okay, we want 50 grand.
He does sound like he does sound like a really nice guy.
Well, I wonder if he's going to be one of those guys.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry, he's got 45 million subscribers.
Wait, that's a lot of subscribers, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, man. That's crazy. Going back to anime, obviously. On another note, I would recommend watching the Devil May Cry anime because that's a fucking banger.
That I definitely want to check out. I know that's set after number 1.
Yes, yeah. The first game. It's set after the first game. It's kind of all because they're all fucked.
I have no idea.
They sort out the chronologically now, like as in 3 first, number 1 second, 2 third, 4th is 4, 5, 5.
Well, I think it's 31425. But people, it's either people are.
Number 2 anyway,
Yeah, but I think Capcom tried to make the timeline right by some people because they were thinking it's either 3125245 or it's either 31425. I would say I think 4 is after 2.
Josh is just saying words.
Yeah, 4 is after 2 now.
Yeah, because it fits Nero in quite well.
Yeah, it fixes it.
Fits the dick.
Oh my god! So
completed it, mate.
Maddie completed it too.
You had to sneak that in, didn't you?
We got through nearly one horse.
Every time we do that, I have to. Every time we do that, I'm pressing the button. You to make that.
You are a cunt.
You know that's saying that word is excluded to us.
You don't get any money anyway.
Yeah, but if we were, we'd have lost it because of that.
Actually, that's not true because even a lot of YouTubers even say that word.
Yeah, no, but apparently they get it's an instant demonetization.
Oh,
Same with saying COVID.
You're fucking saying Maddie is
even
not.
Though they say it anyway.
You're Maddie's statement.
But I have heard that they only review the first 10 minutes of a video.
Oh, we're fine then.
Well, yeah, we're mega.
Whatever you say.
We're mega fine because we're nearly on the 2-hour mark again.
Oh, bloody hell. So, should we end the podcast here then?
Hey, we're still going. We're driving.
No,
we're
still
driving.
going.
On another.
2 hours.
Well, we're an hour 45.
I feel the more that we're drinking, it's kind of the more we're forgetting.
So I don't know if you heard, but Corbyn, he's been suspended for saying something about anti-Semitism. But then trending on Twitter right now is a hashtag saying, "I stand with Jeremy Corbyn."
So they hate Jews.
You're fucked, Alex. Wow, that got dark quick. Again.
Right, I'm going to ask one of my other deep questions so we can talk.
Uh-oh. Wait, how deep? Down under deep or
How
Australia
deep is your love? How deep is your... Right. As human race, yeah, if we find another Earth, what's inhabitable by us, and we can get there. Should we move there, or should we fix this world first and then move there?
Ah, fuck that. Let's mess up another one.
Why wouldn't you want to fix this world?
This is already fucked.
Because it's already fucked.
It's done so much for us. It's done so much for us.
Yeah, it's done so much for him. We need to move on. It's like a bad girlfriend. I'm not saying any names.
Wow.
I don't know. On the same topic, NASA have found, I think they found 2 planets. One that's 4 times as big as Earth that could sustain. It's theorized to sustain life, and one that's about the same size as Earth that could sustain life as well.
What they do is when they look at the stars, they look at the 4th planet. Is it the 4th planet from the sun?
Yeah.
Is that Earth? They always look round that orbit to see if there's a planet there. And what they do is they look to see if that planet, that's what they do. I was watching a show about it.
It would be the 3rd planet from the sun.
Yeah, 3rd planet from the sun. I don't know.
No, because the 4th one would be Mars.
Well, apparently they were saying that was an actual live planet. Because what's it called? Because it hasn't got a
ozone layer.
Hasn't got an ozone layer, but it did. They said it did.
There is a theory in terraforming that they fire strategic nukes on all at once at set points of a planet, and they hope that the heat would make it create it would speed up the terraforming to make it have an atmosphere.
Do you know? Did you know how they could combat climate change? They could just set off a load of volcanoes at once.
Yeah, but that might kill a lot of people. Hey, don't say the sacrifice is necessary. I've heard that too much.
Just put a load of dumb people there.
all the people that wear chin diapers can fuck off there.
Who don't or do?
Who do?
Who do wear them?
Who do
Chin
wear
diapers.
chin diapers? Fucking things.
Have you actually watched that?
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
When you mentioned the tin diaper thing and the whole tin hat thing, you just remind me of Futurama for one specific storyline.
Have you not watched the new series of South Park? No.
Not yet. But I already know the planet. I have not.
It goes over your nose.
Oh, fuck.
He's a fucking hypocrite because by the end of it, he's complaining about it.
I ain't complaining about it.
No, not you.
But...
The character.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, South Park done it again.
Well, I've seen people at Asda wearing masks, but not over their nose. I was like, well, you're defeating the object.
Yeah, but also you need to actually breathe. The masks protect you, but you also need to breathe.
You can breathe.
You can breathe through them. They're wafer thin.
I'm pretty sure having COVID will be worse than wearing a mask.
Yeah, having COVID will stop you from breathing. Whereas a mask...
Preach!
Whereas a mask might stop you slightly.
Sorry.
It's not going to stop you completely, though.
Yeah, if you're watching this, if you're watching this and you're not wearing a mask, you deserve to get AIDS.
Do I have to press the button again for you?
Press the button again.
Hey!
Well, it's true. You deserve to get AIDS.
This is the best button I've made. There's so many randoms on it. It's great.
Yeah. And your mum's probably a crackhead. That's...
At this point, I feel like I should get...
No, I didn't mean you the people who are not wearing masks. And they probably touch Maddie.
Button again, Josh. Button again.
What you talking about, Summer?
We're never going to get a sponsorship.
Not with you on the team, no.
No, you keep on it about you know who.
What? If you've watched last video, I said I've done a joke through the whole... every episode. I ain't stopping now.
That's what... We're on episode 8, apparently.
Could you imagine if they find her?
Oh,
What?
You
And,
know?
and they slag off your videos about it.
Or even if they find her remains, it doesn't really matter, does it? At least they found her.
They find
I
a
can
leg.
see Alex having a standalone episode here. All of a sudden, the reveal of Maddie. She was alive and buried.
Yeah, she's in my garden. Joking. It's a joke.
Oh, we know. So is Maddie.
Have any of you seen John Wick 3?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's great.
I watched it earlier. It's good. Good shit.
Yeah, and I saw your status on Facebook.
Brutal
I
as
can't wait
fuck.
to see number 4.
Brutal
yeah.
as fuck.
Parabellum,
Well, you
prepare for war.
With a bit where he fucking gets a knife and he like rams into the guy's eye.
Yeah, he's not gonna hold back.
He fucking kills a guy with a book.
Yeah, Lurch is fucking brilliant.
Well, he should have put that book back to the library in the first place instead of trying to pawn on someone else.
Yeah, they
got
did.
The book in the face.
They did leave it with a massive cliffhanger, didn't they? Because he meets
Yeah.
Morpheus.
Well, yeah, because number 4 is going to be the thingy from what's he called?
Matrix.
No, the one that owns the actual business. Like,
I know what you're talking about. Ian McShane.
Winston.
Yeah,
is going to.
Winston.
Yeah, Winston's going to start. Apparently, the rumor is that Winston's going to start a assassin war
I think he already
With the-
has.
with
I think
the-
Yeah,
with
but he
basically-
just
with the table.
randomly turns. Or
No,
didn't randomly,
he doesn't.
It was
No,
planned.
it was strategic. I think he done that to get John Wick out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
'cause
he could start the war properly.
I like the fact that John Wick goes all that way to meet the Elder, chops his finger off to get in league with him, and then turns on him.
I have
You
to
lost
admit,
your
the
finger
whole
for
no
no
finger
reason.
thing, it just reminded me of Assassin's Creed 1.
I think he's done that. It's all a plan. He knows what he's doing. He's done it to get in league so he can get close to it and see who the table is.
Man, Gerard Flynn got his nuts bitten off by the dog. So, man,
That was funny.
Harry Belly as well. Halle Berry. She's still fit.
She wasn't in the movie as much, even though she was doing a lot of big promotions.
The
for it.
dogs were pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
watching through that whole movie, I was like, oh, that was probably brutal. And then he shot the dog. I was like, oh, don't shoot a dog.
But the good news
Is that
was
how
the dog was wearing a bulletproof vest.
Is that how it's got now? Like, I care
Brutal,
more
yeah.
about animals than human lives.
Sounds about right.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
that's
don't
actually
shoot a
pretty much
dog.
on the spot.
Don't shoot a dog. If it was a cat, I'd be crying. That's how it is.
Yeah,
I like the bit where he's talking to that assassin guy. Oh, that doesn't narrow it down, does it? The bald Japanese guy. He's like, oh, I'm more of a cat guy myself, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he was a bit of a fanboy, even though he was one of the main villains in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, every time he was fighting John Wick, he's like being like, I'm so excited for this. I'm so
The,
excited for this.
One of the other guys, I think, he played the villain in Raid.
I've not seen Raid,
The
so I don't
first-
know what you mean.
The first Raid movie. He's like, he fought him and the main guy. I can't actually remember his
I
name.
never actually watched the Raid movies either.
You should
to be
watch.
fair.
You should watch them.
I've heard it. Yeah, I heard the Raid's
I know they're
supposed to
really
be
good. I've
fucking
been told
awesome.
all good
Yeah.
things about them.
It's. Have you seen? Obviously, you've seen the Dread movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a little
I've seen
bit like that, but
Ooh.
Asian.
Tight spaces, heavy action.
it's that their police force go into a a gang, like block of flats, and they get locked in, and they've got to fight them way out.
Okay. Sounds cool. It's a good premise.
It was on Netflix, but I think the second one's on there, which
A bit weird.
if you get a chance to watch it, you should. It's a good film.
We're coming up on time. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Shall we kind of slowly wrap this up? We've got about 5 minutes till we hit the 2-hour mark.
All right. What do you want? What do you want the main topic to be?
I think the main topic we've talked about is anime and boobs.
No, I meant
Oh,
the
no, I
main
mean-
one to carry it off, like to end it. Is there anything you two have been watching or reading about?
Well, like I said, I've mentioned Star Wars earlier, and so I'm pretty much just kind of catching up with the good Star Wars, not the sequel trilogy, just the good Star Wars, the one done by Dave Filoni and John Ferraccio.
Oh, the only thing I've been really I've been looking on is Godfall, and because
Oh yeah, to be fair, I've been looking up on the gaming side of it as well, like PS5 mostly and all that. But I have to admit, I'm sad about Far Cry 6 being delayed, but it'll be worth it when I get it. I really am looking forward to that game.
oh, fucking Destiny's coming out in next week and stuff.
Mate, I know for a fact you'll be binging on Destiny 2, like, again when you get it.
Beyond Lights, I mean, I watched the trailer, the launch trailer, and it got me so fucking hyped. I had shivers down the side of me.
I will admit, the one game I'm looking forward to playing again, even though I've played it more than once now, and it's still fantastic, The Witcher 3 on next gen.
Yeah, I mean,
That
that Witcher 3, The Witcher 3 bored me.
no,
There was
really?
too much talking.
Yeah, but it is an RPG.
No. There's RPGs, like Destiny is an RPG. Come on. And then there's fucking books with a slight RPG. The Witcher is a fucking book.
Going off subject. Did you see about all the people going up in arms about The Witcher not having any diversity in it?
Yeah, but it's the era it's in. Come on. What about fucking what's she called? It's the lady that becomes beautiful halfway through.
Yennefer.
Yennefer.
I was talking about the game.
Yeah, but Yennefer's the same in the game as well. She's of that variety. She's colour. Yennefer's colour.
I don't know,
Plus,
but it's based on a Polish novel.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
yeah.
And did you know that the guy who wrote the novels
Yeah.
said that it'll never be marketable?
Yeah, and then he tried to sue them when it became really popular. After
All the
Witcher
games
2.
that you've been playing are actually set mostly after the novels as well.
Yeah, but after The Witcher 2, he tried to make a lawsuit to get copyright not copyright, to get royalty. But they signed a pre-contract saying because he made that statement about it's not going to be popular. I don't care. You can do it, but I don't. He didn't sign it. The contract probably doesn't get anything.
Signed his cock.
What side, with it or on his cock?
On it. You're a...
Oh, okay. Let's send it on a.
I can't wait for Mandalorian. Can't wait for it.
This was trending in the afternoon, and this comes from the cabinet minister. Some Robert bloke says that the UK government is trying to avoid a second international lockdown, a national lockdown, shall I say?
Yeah, of course, because
it worked so well the first time.
Yeah, but it's just
the economy.
It's just to align their back pockets, to be honest.
But that's the thing I was going to actually bring up.
Yeah.
That they've cancelled school meals for children.
Oh, that
yeah.
The government are fucking up big time as far as I see it.
Because it's Tories, they don't care about poor people.
But
they want us all to burn.
I can praise Rashford for doing what he does, you know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but that shouldn't be his job.
No.
The government should be doing.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck. They're fucking.
No, they don't.
They're fucking morons.
And they voted in Tories for some reason, only because they don't like Corbyn. It's the only reason.
Yeah, well, he was. Yeah, but think about it.
Tories hate poor people.
Yeah, but the poor people hated Corbyn.
Yeah, so it's
Labour didn't help themselves by fucking getting rid of him. And look at he's on Twitter already being anti-Semitic as well. He's a moron.
It's only Jewish people, so.
Hey.
Well, Corbyn's brother is.
It's a joke. Joke.
No. I'm just saying that if they wanted to have won that general election, they should have got rid of him, put someone else in the thing. It was their own fault. No one wanted Corbyn in because he's a fucking tosser.
Do we have to make a new drinking game now. Every time we say Corbin, we've got a drink.
No,
No, he will fade into the darkness. Trump is a good one.
I already
because-
haven't. Actually, I don't know because it isn't as relevant as Donald Trump.
And I'll drink to that in a minute. All right, we are on the 2-hour mark. So I'm going to say, you made it this far into this video. I don't know why you're still here. But I should be pointing here, not over here. But you're a crazy fucker if you made it. Salutes to you. Praise you.
Sub and big elf booby woman will come around your house.
This he can't guarantee, but you might get it in your dreams.
Can't guarantee that, but you might get an image in your head.
It will. It will. As soon as you click it, a portal will open. Big elf booby woman will come and pleasure you.
Bye from me.
If it don't, then Josh will.
Bye from me. Bye from Alex. Bye from Donald.
Goodbye.
And you get the button for the last one.
You stupid.